Hello people. In this video, I will show you how to protect your website from hackers and stop brute force attacks from stealing your username and passwords. My name is Mazhar, and at RightSOlutions, I create tutorials for all you DIY people. If you're new at my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notification for my next video. The internet has become so big that it has incorporated in every aspect of your business and your life today. Every small to big business is somehow connected with each other, making it very convenient. However, that brings some level of vulnerability too. Hackers use a variety of methods to collect whatever they can put hands on, whether it's your personal information, banking details, credit card information, your email addresses, your contacts, even your web server resources, and why not, even your computer resources too. If you're a website owner, you'll be surprised to see that how many constant attempts has been made to gain access to your content or your information every day. It's maybe happening even right now. In this tutorial, I will show you how to prevent this from happening. But before we consider any software solutions, we must adopt some basic security practices, like have a lengthy password. Password should be somehow 12 characters, 12 to 16, maybe even more. Make your password complex. Use combination of upper and lowercase letters, mix them with numbers, and use some special characters like hyphen, dash, hash, underscore, whatever you can put hand on. Limit unsuccessful login attempts for all the users of your website. Use Google CAPTCHA on your website. Now, without further ado, let's head to your dashboard and start playing with your backend. To add security to your website, we will use a free version of plugin. So let's head to the plugin and click on Add New. And now search for a plugin called Ithemes Security. Before you install a new plugin, it's a good practice to have a full backup of your website. If you want to know more about how to back up your website, I have a full tutorial on it, and I'll place a link in the description, and above in the card you will just get this link here too. So this was the plugin which we are actually looking for, Ithemes Security. This is the #1 security plugin right now. If you look at the star rating of this plugin, it is about 3,827. It is quite good. And looking at installations, active installations, about 900,000. It's quite pretty much trusted with a lot of people. So the update, if you just pay attention, it's been updated about 2 weeks back, and the compatibility also with the version of WordPress which is installed on our server. So after checking this all, if you need to know further details about this plugin, just click the more details button. It will pop up a screen, and it will show you the further information about what this plugin is capable of doing it. But I've been using it for quite some time, and almost on my every website I have this plugin installed, and it is working good. So go ahead and install the plugin, and as soon the installation will finish, you should activate this. And let's say activate it, and after activation it will just bring us back to our dashboard. And if you just go here on the dashboard, just on the left side, close to the bottom, you will just see another menu had come up with the names. It says security. So it got few options, so we'll just go through the options later. So just click on security. The option for you, what you can do, generally it automated all the settings for you, so you don't have to really do much in the beginning. What you can do is only here, if you just pay attention here, enable security check for pro identifying IP addresses. This is a kind of network where you can get API key for your security, and it will share the data in between all these network and websites if some hackers been trying to hack some site. So just say yes and just say secure site. So application is working, and it will just do some work at your back end and try to protect your site. So if you just pay attention here, that it has generally activated all the options which are not required your attention, but here there are two things which you can just see. The first thing here, as we requested for the API key, so it is just want you to get an email, provide an email where they can just send you the information if something happens. So just say activate brute force protection. So just click on it, and of course you can say no to the updates, and they will keep on sending you some updates about what's happening. Okay, so here they also want you to just transfer your all the HTTP requests to the HTTP, as this is SSL server certificates. If your server had installed SSL certificates on your domain, so you can just redirect it, say yes, and if it not, you can just leave it till you get the SSL certificate from your server. So my domain, actually, if you just pay attention here, it says not secure. It is not being redirected. But I do have SSL certificate on this subdomain which I'm using. So let's activate it. So you will just see that it will just change, reload the page. And if you just pay attention here on this top, it has changed that not safe icon into the padlock. So it just shows that my website has been secured now. So it does actually do the redirect, so you don't have to do it manually. You don't have to use another plugin to redirect your website. So, but the thing is, it will lock you out from your website. So you have to log in back and just go again, put your password. Okay, and and you know what happened with the security? There is something called WordPress slates. It forces all the users to use the stronger password to get into the website. So normally I don't want to, but okay, now because I just automated this, so it has just locked me out and pushing me to use the new password. So okay, I'll just copy it. So update password. Mind you, if you don't have this password with you, you will not be able to log into your website. So be very careful when you're copying it. Okay, so here we are back into our dashboard here. So let's go back again to the security menu here and click on settings. And now if you just go on the right here and just go a little down here and somewhere in the middle here, so you will just see something called malware scan. So just run a scan on your website and see if there's any vulnerability to your homepage. So just click scan the homepage and wait for it. It will just run through all the files on your server and just see that if you have any bug or maybe any vulnerability into your website. Okay, so here if you can just see that it just show that the website has no malware and it's clean. You can just see that it also shows you if there's any blacklisted IP addresses or maybe users who've been trying to access to your website. So for those who were actually willing to just protect your website on an initial base, so your website is protected from the hackers now, and there is no malware in your website at this stage. So for them, this tutorial is completed. And for those who are keen to dive a little more deeper, stay tuned for my next video. In that video, I will walk you through deeper into the settings and enhance the effectiveness of this plugin. Thanks for watching, and if you think this video is a help and added some value to you, so please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in next video next week. Take care.